becoming important, significant in many respects. On the one hand, our General Secretary, Comrade K.N. Ramachandran, who has been our party's leader for the last 50 years, during the 70s to the 20s. Comrade K.N. has been leading this movement, which is this stream, which is this so-called we call CPM and Red Star. The entire stream, in whichever way, in whichever form, or in whichever track it has traversed, Comrade K.N. has been in the leadership and Comrade K.N. has been leading it. Today, in the 12th Party Congress, now we have taken, because of Comrade K.N.'s own decision to relieve himself of his task, his responsibility. So we have the Central Committee has elected me as the new General Secretary. So first of all, I am thankful to the Central Committee for electing me as the General Secretary.
साथियों, आज यह जो पार्टी अधिवेशन,
so as Comrade K.N. in his speech as outgoing General Secretary has emphasized, he will be with the party and he will be leading the party as a guide, as our undisputed leader, even after relinquishing the post of General Secretary. We are moving to a new situation where Comrade K.N. is not the General Secretary. Then naturally there is a gap, because we must know that there is a gap between Comrade K.N. and us in the PB. Comrade is much ahead of us. Comrade is much ahead of us, and we are compared with K.N., Comrade K.N., our experiences are very, very low, and relatively compared with that, we have to see that difference. That is what I want to emphasize now. CPM Red Star is entering into a new phase of its history, because Comrade K.N. relieving the post of General Secretary is a new situation. So that we cannot have a situation where Comrade K.N. is as General Secretary. Therefore, we have to take a new collective leadership. So far, Comrade K.N. was leading the movement. Comrade K.N. was leading everything. He was the undisputed, he was leading the party. Now in the new situation, so we should have a collective leadership, and only through a collective leadership of the Central Committee. So even though I am the General Secretary, I am one among the Politburo members. Collective leadership, the party cannot move forward. Without the collective leadership of the Central Committee, the party cannot move forward. So to that line, to that way, we have to work in, and we have to chalk out how the Central Committee is going to take up this task in the coming days. For us is all the more significant. So we are now, RSS fascism is taking more and more intensive steps. It is more intensifying day by day. And the party, as we have in our party congress, has taken the main slogan, the main thrust of this party congress was, throughout the campaign and even within the congress, was the fight against RSS fascism. That was the main slogan of the party congress, and we have to carry forward that till RSS fascism is thrown away from this Indian soil. That is the task of our party as long as we are moving forward. Humble, we know that we are not capable enough to take up this task as alone. So we have to go forward. We have to go forward for a principled, broadest possible unity among all anti-fascist forces, at the same time upholding the ideological political line of CPM and Red Star. And in this task, as everybody knows, among the ML movement in India, among the revolutionary movement in India, CPM and Red Star has a separate identity. That we have a clarity on the way in which imperialism is working today. We have a clarity on how in the post-war period and even during the neoliberal period, why corporate capital, how international capital, how the Indian corporates are functioning under the globalized world imperialist system today. So on that question, CPM and Red Star has a clear identity compared with other ML forces in India. This almost all groups accept today. And in our fight against the Hindutva fascism, we have identified we have clearly understood that its ideological basis, which is Hindutva, Mayavadi Hindutva, that is connected with our analysis of the concrete situation in our country also. As according to the